Hello students, welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about recent discovery of lithium that has been done by the Geological Survey of India in the Jammu and Kashmir region. So we are going to discuss in details that whether this finding can be considered as a game-changing find as far as the rare earth minerals, especially lithium is concerned, and what is the significance of this find and what are the challenges that the scientists, engineers will have to face to extract these minerals from the Earth's surface. Now, before moving to details of this topic, let us try to understand the context in which we are going to discuss this. So, GSI, that is Geological Survey of India, a very important institute of Government of India. It has established inferred lithium resources. Now, inferred is a very important term. What it actually means, we are going to discuss in the later part of the video. So, they have established inferred lithium resources of almost 5.9 million tons. And this resource has been established in the Salal Haimana area of Riyasi district of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, Riyasi is the region also where we have the highest railway bridge that has been constructed by government of India a few days back. That is called as Riyasi Bridge over the Chenab River, and Salal is the area where also we have a dam that has been constructed here. Then these resources have been established as part of the three major blocks, that is Riyasi Sarsandu, Kherikot, Rahatkot and Darabi mineral block. And prospecting by the Geological Survey of India in this area has been ongoing since year 2021-2022. Now coming to the exploration, like if we talk about United Nations framework classification and its application to minerals, it has classified the minerals on the earth surface or below the earth surface into various categories. For example, some minerals are present inside the earth but they are unrecoverable. We do not have technology to extract such minerals. Some minerals are where the exploration results are awaited. Some are unrecoverable in nature again. Some are discovered but it is not economically viable to extract these minerals, obviously, because the concentration of ore will be very lesser, and thus whatever input cost that you will be utilizing in such kind of exploration, you will not get profit of that kind or that magnitude, so it is uneconomical. Now the mineral resources which is economical to be exploited is also divided into three categories: measured, indicated and inferred. And as far as the current finding is concerned, it is belonging to the third categories of inferred. After that, if you move slightly higher, we have the proven mineral reserves, where we know that we can actually extract these minerals. There is a good capacity, good amount of the minerals there, and there are some probable which where we do not have sufficient data to understand the overall cost benefit analysis of the mineral exploration. And finally, out of proved and probable, finally we enter into the production stage where mineral exploration began, mineral extraction began, and then it is transformed into some sort of useful product or usable product. Not only that, as far as the state of prospecting is concerned, G1, G2, G3 and G4, these are three major categories which the same organization has divided the mineral prospecting into. And as far the recent finding of India is concerned, it is in the G4 stage. Now G4 stage basically, or all this G stage basically tells you about the degree of confidence. What is the degree of confidence as far as our mineral finds are concerned? So in the current state, G4 refers to low confidence as far as the mineral results are concerned. So let us try to understand first of all the word inferred, because GSI has said that they have found inferred lithium mines in the Jammu and Kashmir. So basically inferred refer to that part of the resources, obviously the mineral resources, for which the exact quantity of the minerals, the grade, that means what kind of mineral it is, what kind of quality we can expect from these minerals, and overall mineral content in the rocks and ores are estimated, but only with a low level of confidence. We cannot be very sure that the quantity, grade and mineral content which we are expecting will actually be found once we start producing or extracting minerals from the mines. That's what you can say. The information is of lower reliability from geological evidences, and such mines are referred as inferred mine. And this study is generally conducted by studying the outcrops, the growth of the rocks in these areas, the trenches that has been dug in these areas, pits, working and drill holes. And based on these studies, we can say about the exact status of a mine. Other major problem that India's lithium reserve finding has, as far as Jammu Kashmir region is concerned, that it is very small in quantity, because we have discussed in the beginning of this video the exact value or rough value exactly is to be around 5.9 million tons. But if you compare this quantity with the major lithium producers of the world, we can see Bolivia has almost 21 million tons, Argentina has 17 million tons, Australia has 6.3, and China has 4.5 million tons. Now let us take a look at the major lithium reserves across the world and who is the major lithium producer in the world. So as far as the production of lithium is concerned, Australia has topped the production capacity by producing almost 55,000 metric tons of lithium in year 2021-2022, followed by Chile, China, Argentina, Brazil, Zimbabwe, and Portugal. On the other hand, if you look at the major reserves of lithium across the world, we can see the largest reserves is in the Chile, followed by Argentina. Then we have China. After that, we have Zimbabwe, Australia, Brazil, US, and Portugal. So this is overall distribution of lithium as far as the current status or current exploratory status is concerned. Now, in India, it is not only Jammu and Kashmir where the exploration work to extract minerals or to prove the presence of minerals such as lithium is concerned. Exploration work has been going on for quite some time to extract lithium from different regions of India. And two most probable places from where lithium can be extracted viably, profitably, is believed to be the brine pools of Rajasthan and Gujarat. Brine pools refer to the salt pools where we have accumulation of water which is very high in salt concentration, and gradually as the water evaporates, the some amount of some traces of lithium here and there you can find, which they can be extracted, which can be then stored, collected, and then can be processed. So brine pools of Rajasthan around Sambhar lake region, and in Gujarat around Rann of Kutch region is the best probable candidate. As far as the rocky regions or peninsular regions is concerned, it is the mica belt of Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, around somewhere in the Chotanagpur plateau, where also we have probability of profitable exploration of lithium in the coming years. So why we are so much concerned about extracting lithium? The reason is very simple, because currently India's demand of lithium is entirely dependent on import. And if you look at a figure as released by the Commerce Ministry, almost 165 crore lithium batteries has been imported to India in last 3 years, with a total import cost of $3.3 billion. So obviously, if we are able to extract some lithium from our own country, we will be able to save these import bills, and also will able to decrease our dependency on the other major players, especially China, because a large part of lithium also is exported by China to different countries, including India. Also, it is very imperative that India takes a good step in this direction in exploration of lithium reserve, because India itself is being considered as a late mover as far as the lithium or lithium battery related value chain is concerned, and especially since India's vision is to switch to electrical vehicles in the coming decade, it is very important. Part of electrical vehicle, lithium ion batteries are very important part of electrical vehicle, and that is why the reserve, if we are able to find it, if we are able to basically utilize it, will be very helpful in also allowing India to move swiftly from the diesel and petrol based vehicles to electrical vehicles. Now, if you look at the exploration, so as far as Geological Survey of India is concerned, it has carried out total 14 projects on the lithium and the associated elements. Now, as far as the stage of exploration is concerned, the geological assessment as per UNFC norms that we have discussed before has been codified into 4 different categories. And the first category is called as G4, that is reconnaissance category. Then second is G3, that is prospecting category. Third is general exploration, and the fourth category, that is called as G1, is detailed exploration. Each stage basically generate resource data with clearly defined degrees of geological assurances. That means as you move on a ladder from G4 to G1, you become more and more sure about the viability and the presence of different types of minerals in the ground. Now, as we know that we have discussed in the beginning, the currently lithium reserve is undergoing reconnaissance surveys, that it is in the G4 stage, and the main purpose of this stage is to reduce the areas by identifying select ones for further studies. That means, for example, if this entire area has been mapped where lithium reserves are found, first of all in G4 survey, what is required, what is needed to be done is to find a small area out of this large area where the prospective studies of lithium reserves can be conducted. And thus systematic geological mapping, airborne geological surveys by magnetic, electromagnetic, radiometric method, regional geochemical sampling of the rocks, and regional geophysical survey, photogeological and remote sensing studies. These are some of the most notable method how the G4 stage of reconnaissance survey is done by the Geological Survey of India, in which currently the lithium has been included, or lithium exploration has been included. Recovery of lithium is very simple. The lithium has to be recovered from the brine pools such as the Marsi areas of Rann of Kutch, Shamhar Lake region of Rajasthan. It is done simply by extensive solar evaporation and then collecting the materials, the rocks, particles that are left behind. On the other hand, if we have to extract the mineral from the rocky regions such as peninsular regions, then simply like any other mineral, the extraction of ore is done in the first stage, followed by its purification so that the pure metals or pure minerals such as lithium can be separated out from the other impurities. And these are something which are expected to be done in the mica belts of Orissa, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Bihar, and around the Chota Nagpur plateau region. Now, the most important point is that why we are so much concerned about lithium, why we are so much interested to discover lithium or extract lithium. So, because it has a variety of uses. And if you look at the world scale, the largest use of lithium is done in the ceramics and glass industries, followed by the rechargeable batteries, then lubricating greases, even in the air treatment, polymer production, primary aluminum production. So, a lot of different uses are there. But mostly what we can say that lithium is a vital component for the ceramic and glass industries as well as the battery industry. If you take a look at the uses of lithium within India, so in India, most of lithium are being used for manufacturing of batteries, production of batteries, followed by ceramics and glasses. The first is 35%, the second is 32%, followed by greases, lubricating greases, air treatment, aluminum production, and so and so and so. So basically, India more interested in having lithium of its own because it want to produce huge amount of batteries in the next decade to be used in the electrical vehicles. So what we can say in conclusion, so what we can say is the ongoing exploration is nothing but a wider part or a small part of wide concerted domestic exploration push mainly for the alkali metals, which obviously is going to be a vital ingredient of the lithium ion rechargeable batteries that power electrical vehicles, laptops, and even mobile phones. And thus, not only this, even from the geopolitical sense, focus on lithium is seen as another salvo in the front against imports from China, because India is continuously trying to have a strong stand against China and trying to decrease its dependency on China. And currently, since China is the source of both the raw materials as well as the sales, it is imperative for India to have its own lithium reserve. So I hope you understood about the overall news that how lithium has been discovered, where lithium has been discovered, and what it is significance and challenges. If you like the video, please hit the like button, share it with your fellow aspirants, as well as subscribe to our channel for more such content. Thank you very much.